Hi everybody, welcome to my sewing / craft room. I'm going to give you a really quick tour. I'll show you around a bit and then I'm going to tell you exactly what I sew, create, and make. I'm freehanding this, so I apologize if it's shaky. So this is my room at a glance, and it's nice and bright, which is very important. If you're a sewer, you know what I mean. And I get beautiful views. And the reason my desk area is set up like this is because when I'm trying to match up fabrics or threads to the fabric, I need natural light to see it. And I usually do it right there at that window. And then over there, that tower or shelf of fabric I consider gold. Most of it is like custom fabric. Those are my signs from Comiccon, and I'll explain that in a bit. This is actually my my seed starting shells, but I just leave them in here. More fabrics over there, more fabric down there. And I have a nice big closet here that I haven't even unpacked all my stuff yet. And then, guess what? More fabric. So as far back as I can remember, I have always crafted in some way, shape, or form. I have sewed all my life. I knit, I crochet, embroidery, tapestry, wood crafting. I think I've done it all, and I continue to do so. But this sewing has always been a hobby, and I've always done it. But in the past 10, 15 years, I brought it up to more of a professional level, and I started doing more like fairs and craft shows and stuff like that. And then about 8 or 10 years ago, I actually started doing Comic-Con in Montreal. It's a really big Comic-Con. It's not as big as the San Diego one, but it's a pretty large event. And that just brought everything up to a whole new level. But ever since COVID, I've no longer done it, and it wasn't done for 2 years. And since we moved here, I really haven't been sewing a lot. I've done a few like saddles for chickens, the apron things for their back. I've made a few aprons, and that's pretty much about it. And I really want to get back into it. I just have to get going. So I'll just tell you a few things that I do, but I think I'm going to break them into two separate videos because they're two separate genres completely, and if one doesn't interest one, they're not going to like the other. So the main thing that I do is make bags. I should have said that right at the beginning. Bags in all forms, from makeup bags, kids bags, purses, messenger bags for both women and men and kids. And the Comic-Con ones that I do are all like in the licensed prints. And most of the fabrics that I get for Comic-Con are like the licensed stuff. These are all custom fabrics. They're not really ones that you can get at a fabric store. Like these are all Harry Potter prints that I have ordered from custom fabric places, like Doctor Who, Star Wars, Harry Potter, even a lot of the kid fabrics that I have, like Lilo and Stitch. These are all custom fabrics. They're a wonderful quality, and they're prints that you can't buy anywhere else. I have a whole kid shelf. You name it in the licensed character thing, and I probably pretty well have it. And then lately, I've discovered this love of vintage linens and fabrics, and they're just exquisite. So many of these are like hand embroidered. These are old handkerchiefs that are just the most beautiful things. I have other linens and napkins and so many things, and I've started to play around with them to repurpose them into other things, but I haven't yet reached my potential of what I want to do with them. And remember these things, the towels that everyone had with the calendars on them? Well, I came across a bunch of these and I can't figure out yet what to do with them. Make a cushion or something. Anyway, so I'll quickly show you the two things, and that's when I'm going to separate the video from like all the Comic-Con stuff to all the vintage. Oh yeah, and I also make like produce bags, and I do a lot of normal bags too. I'm missing all the natural sunlight, so I hope this is okay. This is what I've been doing with some of the vintage linens. I've taken some and like made into like some coasters, and some I've like turned into like makeup bags. And I forgot to mention, I don't know if I did, I make like produce bags. So when you go to the grocery store, you don't use plastic over and over. So all of this type of thing with normal bags, I'm going to put in a different video. And I'm going to get right into the Comic-Con stuff. So this is one of the things that I've made for kids. I originally saw a bag like this, I think it was on Instagram, where it was meant for like a makeup bag that opens up, like it's all scrunched like this. But I thought, what a great idea for kids. They can take it in the car with all their little toys, or when they go visit grandma or something like that. So I just put like these little stop clips here, and it opens way up. So in a pinch, I just put fabric in here to stuff it. But in a pinch, they can just open it as wide as they want, so if the toys don't fall out or whatever. Or, like toys on the go, or even pajamas they could bring somewhere. So I've made a bunch of these on both boys and girls. And I think I have them kind of like in two different sizes, in like a larger and a smaller. And then here I just have like a bunch of like pencil cases and stuff. Again, always in all the different licensed things. I just picked some random stuff, and like I said, it's not presented well, but just an example, like I have many different kinds of like makeup bags, zippered pouches. I guess some could be even like pencil cases. This was always very popular, this size, for men, women, kids. It's a pouch that goes really, really big. And I've made them in all kinds of, I guess I should have stuffed it so you could see how big it gets, but it goes really, really big. And then if you're not using it, it goes really flat. And sometimes there's certain things I make that are really fun to make. This was fun. This is called a magic pouch because there's a zippered part on this side. That's its own section. And then there's a zippered part on this side. That's its own section. And they're independent of one another. And these were fun to make. I loved making these ones. So, like I make them in all different, like Harry Potter, Doctor Who, more Pokemon, if I sing that right. So there was and then and one thing I always try to do too is consider people's price point. Like some people will pay a lot for certain things, and not everyone has the budget for that. So I always like go on the scale of what people can afford. For example, this is like a gorgeous custom print fabric that I paired with suede, real good suede. And this would be for someone who really wants a high-end makeup bag, and it's got a beautiful inside too. So not everything is like set as one thing. I do them in different like price points too. Like this kind here has like a zipper up there, but this one has another section zipper in the front. And like, you know, like there's this Harry Potter, there's Sugar Skulls. I can't think of her name. Somebody help me. I can't think of her name. Like Black Panther. Oh my gosh, what's her name? Harley Quinn. That's it, Harley Quinn. Anyway, those are just those. And what I also make are like totes and purses. So here's a Harley Quinn bag. I'm going to back you up a bit. It has like a zipper top with pockets inside. It has an exterior pocket here, another pocket here, and another zipper pocket here. And all the pockets on the inside also have like nice fabric. So when you look inside, it's still a pretty bag. And this is more of a purse. Has a pocket all in the front there, a snap top. This is a Star Wars one that I love, this print. And then these are just totes. They have a closure, but it's not really a purse. And again, this is a higher end one. This is Sherlock Holmes, Doctor Who, and I think Stranger Things all combined. And this is a beautiful suede, the same suede as the other one, with pockets inside. And this is like the Harley Quinn one with all the pockets everywhere. And then I make like messenger bags, like a true over-the-shoulder messenger bag. This one is more rectangle, and I guess I took another Avengers as an example. This one is more like square, and most of them come with, well, I picked two that didn't have a snap feature. There's like a, this is a Star Wars one. This is all Darth Vader. And they're all like strong and sturdy. They have like a snap pocket inside, an adjustable strap. They all come with an adjustable strap. And then I have these purses. These were another fun one to make. I really enjoyed these. Any Buffy Vampire Slayer fans? Because I am. This is a fun purse. You have your purse part here, and then you have another one here. So this is a crossbody purse with an adjustable strap. This one's a bit different than the one that I just showed you. This one has the zipper part on the top, and then here, this one again is done like in a suede. And then like all of these. Like another Harry Potter. I like this combination. This Harry Potter one. And then sometimes I don't even know what the fabric is I'm sewing. I need Frank to tell me. He's a big comic person. I think this one is Avengers. And then Black Panther. So I hope I didn't go quickly through that too much for you. I just wanted you to see that it's a hobby for me, but it also at one point got quite professional. And the best part about it was all the people that I got to meet and the regular, like, people that kept coming back. Comic-Con was absolutely amazing, like hundreds of thousands of people. Well, I hope that was fun for you. I think I sped through it a little too fast. I'm trying not to bore people and drag out long videos, but this is what I do for fun. Like I said, I haven't done a lot of it, especially since we moved here. We've been here 2 years this month, and when we moved in, the house was in pretty bad shape. So we spent most of the first winter here, doing a lot of repairs and painting and all that. And then last December, I got COVID right before Christmas. And being with a low immune system, it just knocked me out for several months, actually. And sewing is usually what I do in the wintertime. Gardening is my summertime passion, and sewing is my wintertime passion. And I just, since literally we've been here, I've hardly done anything. Like I said, just a few saddles for chickens and a few aprons, and that's about it. And I really, really miss it. So I'm hoping, I don't think I'll have time really before Christmas to get anything done. I have a few little projects I want to make for gifts that aren't sewing related, but other than that, I hope really soon to get back into it. Otherwise, this room just sits here, and it's dangerous to have a room you don't use. It fills up with other stuff very fast. So thank you so much for coming along. I'll do part 2 with the vintage linens and the regular non-licensed stuff that I sew. And until we're together again, take care.